43.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Completes this one to Rice. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 41.
Fire down these two. Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, 15.
It's Pacheco on third. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday. Hey, Ripley.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Mahomes on first and 10. Has the connection to Hutchinson. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Yellow. Right side.
Pacheco on the toss right side. And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Attack!
They'll run it with Pacheco. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This throw is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 6-yard line.
Attack, attack!
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. It's Pacheco again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Right. Attack, attack!
Right back to Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Moving my team.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. We're at the end of 1 in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here. On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. He's past the marker and past the 25. And he's able to get it to the 33-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Nick's with it on 1st. He lets one fly deep downfield. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
They've got a man in motion. Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on first down, Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Chubb. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Running right with Chubb. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chubb again on 2nd down. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Nix off the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Third and goal. Here's Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow.
They send a man in motion.
Right side.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action with Nix. Complete. It's Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go street.
Putting a receiver in motion. Chubb here on first down. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Try Chubb again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Working quickly here. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. This one finds Kelsey. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now give right side to Chum. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win.
Ready up.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Nike, get
Here's Chubb. Is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his man Rice. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now a 4th down staring right at him. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he's brought down after a short gain. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pistol now for Mahomes. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
15. Watch out!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Motioning the tight end now.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. 15. Attack! 15. Watch out!
Back to the air, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Right. 15.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Right.
They send him left out of the slot.
Watch out!
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
7-yard gain. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
15.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Watch out!
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give inside to Chung. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.